Hey everyone, Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome to my channel Foodie Hub. Today is going to be quite a different video as I'm going to be recording it live, and not going to do any voiceover, and I'm going to just talk live. And sorry if I made any mistakes as it's my first time making video live, so please bear with me and just let's get started. I'm going to show you what I bought from my groceries and some snacks which my kids love to have. So starting first is I got this big huge honey. It is 1 kg and I really like this honey because I would say they're budget friendly as well. So yeah, I just got this honey. It's from the Yowie brand. By the way, whatever I bought from whatever I show you in this video is not sponsored, so whatever I'm gonna say, any reviews or anything, it's all my suggestions. So yeah, here it is. This is the honey which I personally like, and it's quite budget friendly, so I really like this. So yeah, and of course it's halal, so yes. And second is my son loves some tortilla, and he was like I'm craving for some tortilla. He really loves tortilla, and this is the old El Paso brand. So it's 8 inside, and it's and he always loves to have with eggs or sausages. So yes, I'm gonna show you in a sample video how I make tortillas for my son, as my daughter is quite a very picky eater. So yes. And right here I got 2 Alpro brand coconut milk, as I'm kind of obsessed with coconut milk, and yeah, you might have noticed that I really love coconut. I've also made a video about red coconut curry, as I really love the smell of it. And yeah, I just use this for my overnight oats, and I'm gonna inshallah post those videos as well, how I make my overnight oats. I got by the way, I bought 2. And I got this from Wishi brand. This is the bread pan, and it's kind of healthier, I would say. It's kind of, you can have this quite guilt-free. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can have this quite guilt-free. This is one of my favorite ones. I like this one as well. I like both of it. And yeah, if I kind of have some cravings. Oh, sorry, that's my daughter. Anyways, yeah, this too is my favorite ones, and if I do feel like eating something unhealthy, I always come to this, and this has no added MSG, and it's baked. Oh, sorry. Yes, it's baked. So yes, I really like this. I always like to eat something healthier. So I wouldn't say it's healthy, but it's yes, today Papa buy those. So yes, I really like. Sorry, I'm kind of getting distracted because of my daughter. So yes, I always come back to these, and so yeah, I don't feel guilty after having this because they're kind of toasted and savory, and yeah, they're a good deal. And this is my husband's favorite as well as my son's favorite, corn bits. I bought these as well. I'm not really a fan of corn bits.
How about the cookies?
Next time.
And the chips. Don't forget the chips.
Yes, my daughter is showing me this as well. What she's saying the cookies. She's getting her cookies from her fridge anyway. Sorry if she's getting annoyed. If she's kind of being annoying, I'm so sorry. Ha. Haraka. Yes, thank you. And my daughter bought these 2, and I personally like this as well because they're toasted, so I can have them as they're baked, not fried. So I can have this as well. I enjoy every. Ha. Okay, thank you, Ludi. Ha. So I like these chips. By the way, I'm kind of tempted to this, but I'm kind of avoiding it. Yes, weight loss. So I got this as well. I'm not really a fan of them, but my husband and my son enjoys to eat them, so yes. And I got this all-purpose cream. This one, I use this sometimes in my garlic and my garlic sauce. I'm gonna post a video soon. Yeah, actually I've made I'm gonna post a video soon. So yeah.
Next is
so yeah, I personally I like this. I use this on my desserts as well. I use them on something savory, anything. So yes, like maybe I've never cooked butter chicken, but I'm gonna use this one soon, inshallah.
And I want to do that one.
Okay.
I can hold it for you.
How's that? And I got this vinegar. I'm also gonna inshallah post a video how I make my homemade pickle, and I promise you it's gonna be so tasty. And you definitely should try them, as it's good for weight loss as well. So I'm gonna post that pickle video, inshallah. And last but not least, I've got last but not least, I've got these two sauces, which is the sweet chili sauce and sriracha sauce.
Without me.
Okay, sorry. So I personally use them for my fried rice. Sauces.
Oh,
I'll put it back. Okay, sorry.
Mama, where's the?
So I'm not really a fan of this one, as this is quite salty. So yes, and this one, I like this one sometimes when I'm in a mood for dipping. I sometimes have this with my french fries, or I like to have ketchup more than this one, but yes, I use this in my fried rice as well. So inshallah I'm going to post a video how I make my fried rice, as you know that is one of our family favorites. So first, I always start with the vegetables and decide what I'll be cooking for the week. Here I'm chopping 2 aubergines. I chop off the top and bottom part of the aubergine. Then I chop it into small pieces like this and keep it in a Ziploc bag. And I keep it in the fridge drawers. I never wash my vegetables before keeping in the fridge. Otherwise, the vegetables become soggy. Now I will seal the Ziploc bag and squeeze out the trapped air from the Ziploc bag. That way I'll have more space for other vegetables to keep. Next, I'll be cleaning some choy sum. If you don't know what this is, it's quite similar to bok choy. So here is how I clean the choy sum. First, I cut the bottom part, then remove the flour part from the middle. We're not supposed to eat the flour part. Then I'll finely chop choy sum like this, then keep the choy sum in the Ziploc bag and keep the choy sum like the aubergine. Next is lettuce. This is how I clean my lettuce. I cut off the bottom part and remove the top layers of leaves. I don't know if it's just me, but I remove the top layers. Now I wrap each lettuce in foil. That way the lettuce stays fresh in the fridge for 2 to 3 weeks. I used to wrap my vegetables in kitchen paper towels. Then I noticed that my vegetables would go bad or kind of become slimy, so I would end up throwing them away. Now I wrap my vegetables in foil. Since then it's become a lifesaver and can save a lot of money. After wrapping the lettuce, I would keep them in a Ziploc bag. Next is bell pepper or capsicums. I always buy the one in 3 colors because when I add them in my food, it looks kind of appealing. First, I'll remove it from the package, then cut it open like so. Then remove the part I cut open, then remove the top and remove the seeds. Then I will do with the rest of the other bell peppers. I'll divide it into 2 parts. One part I will freeze it. The one I will freeze it, I'll wash and cut into small pieces and seal it in a Ziploc bag. While the other part of the capsicum, I won't wash it. I will just seal it and use it for stir fry. Of course, I will wash it before I cook. Now for the tomatoes. First, I remove the tomatoes from the bag, then wash and remove the tops from the tomatoes. Tomatoes are the only fruits that I wash and keep on a strainer like so. It saves a lot of time. Next, for coriander leaves and spring onions. For the coriander leaves, first I remove the tape with a pair of scissors, then I cut off the roots. Now I wrap it in foil. The coriander leaves stays fresh in the foil for a week or 2, then I'll keep the coriander leaves in a Ziploc bag. Next, for spring onions. First, I remove the tape like I did with the coriander leaves, then cut off the roots and remove the upper layer and cut off the top of the leaves. Again, I will wrap the spring onions in a foil and keep it together with the coriander leaves in a Ziploc bag. Next is cauliflower. First, I split the cauliflower into two. Now I'll remove the leaves, cut into big florets and cut into small pieces and keep it in a Ziploc bag. Now I will wash, clean, cut and boil the spinach. First, I'll cut off the roots of the spinach and keep it in a strainer. After cutting off the roots from the spinach, I'll give the spinach a second rinse. This is to ensure that there is no sand or mud left behind. After rinsing the spinach, I will cut the spinach now like this. Now I will boil the spinach. After boiling the spinach, I will off the heat and cover the pot as we don't want to overcook the spinach. The boiling process takes only 10 minutes. Remember to keep on stirring. After 10 minutes, I'll drain the spinach and give it a cold rinse to avoid losing the nutrients from the spinach, and let the spinach be on the strainer for about 15 minutes to strain the water. After the water is strained, I will keep the boiled spinach in a container. At last is green beans. I'll remove the green beans from the package and snip off the top and bottom from each green beans. Then I will keep it in a Ziploc bag. Last and not the least, fruits. Right here I have 2 ripe bananas from past few days. I like to add them in my smoothies or make banana bread or banana pancake or overnight oats or French toast. So I bought new ones. And here are some green apples. I find them more sweeter than the red ones. And here I have some jackfruits. I keep my jackfruits in the fridge. And that's it. This is how I meal prep for the week. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what you think of my meal prep. Till then, take care, bye, Allah Hafiz, and lots of love.